Order filled.
There we go.
Order filled.
BST. SNB, HP, ETB, and CB. So a few stocks, and looks like 2 CES right off the bat. Like that. Another stock, HFC. So let's start going down through the list. BST. So all we're doing is putting closing order in.
Order filled.
Damn it. Lost my place. There it is. We only have 4, so we got to add for our commission. So it's going to be a busy day. BGS.
Order filled.
62, 65.
Order filled.
You just have to be relaxed. Don't make mistakes. What was that amount? 62, 65. Mark that one off. Just go down through the list.
Order partially filled. Order filled.
SNB. Sure, that's right. Yep. Okay, next one, HP.
Order filled.
Yeah, wait, wrong one. We got a drop in the market. Not much. 26.74, 28.10. I got a bunch over here. OMF. I don't look at the alerts until I get all my orders in. ETB over here. P, GFC, BGS in Maine. Alright, so where the heck is CB at? There it is. It's a pricier one. 63.77. Looking for $3.12. Dollar 67.90. Get BGS. It's a big move. 72.05. The heck. I just lost my place. Where the heck did that go? $45.15. I think that was TRTN, wasn't it? I was looking at. Yeah. All right. Now this one in particular is paying a huge. Is it this one? No, wasn't this one. I'll have to find it. I was just looking at it. I've lost my place. OMF. Or NP. Let's just figure it out. 55, 35, 32 plus 1. 55.75. Or 57.70. Always double check. I got the fat fingers. Okay, yeah, this is the one. OMF. So we're looking down here and see this. Look at the size of this dividend. That's what it's saying. It's paying per year. If this holds true, we're going to try to target that amount. So let's go back through here and make sure, because 55.70 plus 15.80. We're not worried about the dollar. 71.50. OMF. DGS. I already got it on this one. Mark that off. DOX, DOX. 76.44. $78.25. Now, there's a couple on here that have shown up from past scans that were on trailing buys, so they wouldn't be on this week's scan. But you can see we do have things moving positive, right? Like DGH. Right. I don't think we've taken any profit yet. Let's take a look. Yeah, no profit yet this morning, just a lot of buys. So let's make sure. So you'll get a couple more on here that aren't on the list. In US, I got that. I write everything down. You got to go back through and look anyways. You just don't want to leave anything open. FIBK. HE. Sold Jack. There's our first sell for today. Let's see what account that was on. Oh, this one. 161. Docs, main, HFC. Okay, so we got all of those. Let's just go down through and check if there's any. Should have a space in between if you're using an interactive broker. You got to figure it out for each platform. It's a little bit different. I use a third-party software with TD Ameritrade. It's just a lot faster. E-Trade's just clumsy to me, but you know you can get it done. This is by far the fastest platform. Okay, so there's Jack. We'll take a look at that. And so we'll clean up the chart here because we're out. That's not on the scan for the week, so it will disappear after today. That was a quick 15 minutes. I don't know that we got all our orders in, but we might have. It was a huge scan this week. I think it was a total of 100. Let me take a look. I think the scan this week was, yeah, it was 129 stocks on the list. That includes CEFs, but we already showed the CEFs earlier this morning. We automatically buy those on the open. If something jumps up, then it has to come back down in price for us to acquire it, but we do not chase it. We classify that as FOMO. Only sell it for, or buy it for, you know, what you're willing to pay, the least. Don't go chasing it. You can get into a bad habit of doing that, and then you start losing money. We don't want to lose money. Oh, we need to look up NUS. It must be on one of these other accounts. Let's go down through these two. BP, that one's still pretty far underwater, so we don't worry about it. Okay, there's FIBK. We need to get that one squared away. 47.86. So we're looking to get $1.64 by 4 shares. 47. Let's pump it up to 47.80. Is that right? 49.80. Don't know what I'm looking at. Okay, so that order's in. And what else are we looking at? Let's go down through here. JQC, not there yet. Okay, another main. Of course, that's a CEF. You saw that this morning, so automatically we buy it. 42.44. Even though we sold it last week, we buy it again because we don't know if it's going to come up on the scan. Plus 0.20. All right, so it's just another occurrence. It's kind of like if you I put something out there, you buy a horse for $20 and you sell it for $30, you make 10 bucks. You buy it again at 70 and sell it for 80, you made another 10 bucks. That's the way you have to look at trading. You can't say, look back and say, well, I paid 20, I should have just held it. Well, you didn't make anything. Sure, you would have made that difference, but I didn't tell you a time frame, did I? So we got 45.10. So we'll close that at 45.10 if it gets there. And this 53.32 plus 152 plus 34, 55.20. And WBS. Well, that was interesting. Let's take a look at that chart. That sucker must have bought and then went, oh, well, that was a trail. That's why. It's been in there for quite some time. Oh, looks like we can already take profit on that bad boy. But we're going to trail it. I'll show you. This is an interesting one. See, it came down that fast, so let's just go with our regular, right? This is how you make extra money on it. 51.76 plus the 160 plus 34. So 53.70. I'll write that down. Okay, and what's the price at right now? 54. 53.70. So let's look back at the chart. This is where the chart comes in handy, only from a pricing standpoint. So if we put in at 53.70, right, we'll subtract that minus, what's the price right now? 54.64. So 94 cents. We're going to trail this. This is how you do trailing order. Okay, we're going to trail it we want to close it first off. So close. And we want to put in trail. And we're going to go 90 cents. Right? So we transmit that. Now we look and watch and see. So now you've got a trailing order. If it goes higher, this will trail by this amount, by 90 cents. So the high, we know we're going to take profit on this regardless, but we're making a little bit more than we would have, right? So if 53.70 was our mark and we had 4, we'll make an extra, I don't know, $4 on the trade. But if this sucker decides to go back up, we're at. But if this thing comes back down and hits, and we can always get back into the trade. This may be an interesting one to watch. Webster Financial. So keep an eye on that. It's just a simple trade. You come across these, but like I say before, if you don't have skin in the game, you can't be a part of these moves. This is where, you know, you're not going to make a ton of money off 4 shares, but that's not the point. The point is to get as many occurrences as possible. So we already know that's pretty much money in the bank, right? We'll see what happens. So we sold Jack. So now we'll go back down through here and make sure all the ones that we bought, HE still hasn't been sorted out. 42.86 plus 136 plus 0.20. No. All right, so HE, let's go take a look at these charts. HE, I'm just putting in my own. This is not, I don't use Fibonacci like everybody else does. I'm just using it as a tool. Just to mark a 50% retracement. You can use your calculator if you don't have the tool or don't know how to use it. Just use your calculator. Take your average price, the lowest price, and then divide it by 2. That's your next target point. So that's this 50%, 37.33 is where we can buy again. This is after we've bought off the scan. Okay, so we got HE. Now we can go into, what do we got? BST. That's on this other one. Oh. EST, where's it at? There it is. Okay. Take a look at the chart. What was the max shares on that BST? 40. We'll change this. As you can tell, this is a monthly dividend pair. We like those. SNB. When you're managing your accounts, if you stick to your rules, you'll make less mistakes. You won't keep second guessing yourself. You'll just be like, okay, just let it come to you. Right? So if you see, I do the same thing over and over again. It's really boring. If it's really boring, you're doing it the right way. If you're getting all charged up and you feel your pulse and you're like freaking out because you're like, shit, you're probably doing it the wrong way because you have no idea. You got to stay calm. And then ETB, here it is. This is just house cleaning, what we're doing right now. So you see how that chart can fool you? You look up there and you're like, man, that sell limit looks like it's pretty far away, isn't it? Well, that's because the scale. Look, it's only 16 to 17. If you look at some of these other charts, before I get off on this too much, use alerts. That allows you to look and see what's happening without having to go through every ticker symbol every day. I may look at price just on the outside, but I don't know where it sits in relation to the 50%. If I see it down, I can have a pretty good guess. But I have no idea where it's going. All right, so CB must be on this other one. And there it is. CB. Do the same thing. Just looking for that 50%. Other charting platforms, I mean, you can buy third-party software that works with interactive brokers, but when you get over too many tickers, they tend to get clunky. So I just choose to use the simplest form. It doesn't slow the platform down. We need to look at some of these ones that have activated so we can, I bet you, we've got, what, 5 here alerts. Let's take a quick look at those before we do any more housework. We'll look at Tell. Pretty sure that was on. I always make sure that they're on the list. Yep. Now we've got 131. Okay, so we can trail that. Now what's the max shares on this puppy? 16. We'll put that on there first. So we can go 2. $154. All right, we're in. There's Tell. That's off the list. We know that that one is on. Go to COF, which is COF. Oh, can't do it on that one. I'll do it on this other one. This should be 14. Doesn't really matter. Same thing. All right, another one down. AXP. one's moved up to 13.
Order filled.
All right, so there's that WBS that was on the trail. Let's see if it's still on the scan so we can refill it. It is. So we can go back over there. Let me finish off this order first. I'm going to get ahead of myself. P1. P-WAD. P at 130, so 120. Okay, let's go back over to WBS because it is on the scan. There you can see the buy and there's the sell. So it came down a little bit. But we're going to trail a buy to continue on. So we could put the max shares 27. Okay, and we're going to trail this by 150. We're going to buy 3. Trail it. Uh, 150. Let's double check. All right. Good. All right, what were we looking at? Oh, FL. See where that's at. Not on the scan, but we'll take a look at it. Huh. Oh no, dividends must have dropped or something. That's why it's not on there. So
Order filled.
we just leave it alone. Okay, we got EOI. 2 tons, I think. I already got it there. Maybe it's over here. Yep. Our average price is $17.80. We add the dividend 108 plus 13.06, so $18.95. WBS was 436.
Order filled.
SCM. make that 1480. All right, see if anything else is on here. PAG. Yep. Two. It says P-wide thing. I don't think it's not on the scan, but we'll look at it anyways. Yeah, it's an old one. Don't worry about that. Alright, I think that I'll just go through everything else real quick. House cleaning, and we'll call it the morning gain. Alright, well, busy morning. I guess we'll see everybody back at the close.